day a new adventure waits for me and you. Can you feel it bursting, that yearning deep inside? Ain't it great to be alive? Now is the time, now is your time to follow your heart and follow your dreams. Live your passion, that's how it should be. To follow your heart, starting today. Live your passion and love life every day. Live your passion at Mandani Bay. Wake up to a brand new view that takes your breath away. This is what was meant for you, and it gets better every day. Can you feel it deep inside and in nature all around? Love has been waiting to be found. Now is the time, now is your time to follow your heart and follow your dreams. Live your passion, that's how it should be. So follow your heart, starting today. Live your passion at Mandani Bay. Take my hand, it's time to go. I'll take you to the place everyone should know. That place in your heart, can you hear it calling? With happiness and love, you'll soon be falling into your life, into your life. So follow your heart and follow your dreams. Live your passion, that's how it should be. So follow your heart, starting today. Live your passion and love life every day. Love life every day. So follow your heart, starting today. Live your passion at Mandani Bay.
Maayong adlaw sa tanan. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to all of our friends all over the world. We are live right now from the award-winning Mandani Bay Show Gallery here in Mandaue City, Cebu. I'm OJ Simafranca, and welcome to the Global Filipino special of Mandani Bay's Rise webinar series, Come Home to the Best, Come Home to Cebu. And today's episode is extra special because we are joined by the ever-gorgeous, the pride of Cebu, Miss Universe Philippines 2021 second runner-up, Steffi Rosa Barastri. Hello, Steph.
Hi, OJ.
How are you? I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm great as well. And hello, everyone. It's so nice to be here once again here at Mandani Bay.
We are so thrilled to have you here with us this morning, Steffi.
Always my pleasure, OJ. And I'm very excited to be here.
Steph, the pleasure is all ours. And we are so excited about this episode today because we have prepared a lot of exciting things for all of our guests joining us online via Zoom and on Facebook via the Mandani Bay's official Facebook page.
That's right, OJ. And we're delighted to see more viewers right now as we are also broadcasted live on CDN Digital's official Facebook page. So say hello, everyone, and I hope you're all having a great time, and share with us where you're watching from in the comments section below. I can see that we have viewers all the way from New York, New Jersey in the US, and Ontario and British Columbia in Canada. Wow. And even from Singapore and Hong Kong, OJ.
Good day to all of you guys. We can see a lot of our global kababayans joining us here right now. And that is because this episode is made especially for them. This Rise Global Filipino Special is Mandani Bay's tribute to all our kababayans abroad for their great sacrifices for their families and for the country. Now, I hope you stay with us until the end of the program because not only did we prepare fun games, great music, and some good news for everyone, but we will also be raffling off travel certificates from Philippine Airlines to our lucky viewers. Our special raffle draw is for our guests who signed up through our pre-registration link, should be living abroad as indicated in your passports, should attend this full episode of our Rise webinar series, and should not be a Mandani Bay seller or broker.
Yeah, that's very exciting, OJ. And I'm sure a lot of our kababayans will be very happy with the travel certificate, especially for those missing to go home to the Philippines and longing to see their loved ones.
That is right, especially that a lot of countries right now are opening up. We see more flights coming in and out of Cebu right now.
Yes, that's right. For sure, our kababayans are very, very excited. And speaking of missing home, have you seen how much Cebu has changed over the past years? OJ?
A lot, actually,
Yes,
Steffi.
definitely. And can you identify all our new landmarks in the city?
Let's see. Let's find out.
Let's find out. All that more in an exciting Cebu trivia game when we come back. All right, that was Mandani Bay Key Tower 3.
Yes, and as you can see on our left side, this is the Mandani Bay Boardwalk. It spans 500 meters long, and it will become for sure one of the iconic landmarks here in Cebu. It will be home to restaurants, high-end retail stores, and even a yacht club and many more. This is one thing we have to be excited about.
Yeah, for sure, our kababayans will be excited to come back here.
I know, Seth, and being here in this boardwalk is just so peaceful.
That's
being
true.
one with nature
That's true.
and the sea.
I can really imagine myself living in here.
Yes, and the view is just
That's
majestic.
astounding.
I know, right? And speaking of a complete lifestyle destination, we are here in this very luxurious Mandani Bay Suites lobby, the first phase of the Mandani Bay development. I was very lucky enough to be given a chance to have an exclusive tour of this newest gem here in Mandaue City. And later, we will tour you around Mandani Bay Suites.
We are so excited about that, OJ. But right now, to tell us more about Mandani Bay and everything it has to offer, here's the Assistant Vice President of HT Land Inc., Mr. Audie Villa.
So we've heard from Steffi and OJ a little about Mandani Bay. Now I'm here to tell us more about some exciting news about this very, very amazing development that we have here in Cebu. You know what? Cebu has always been known as a tourism destination. In fact, a few years ago, in the last year, Cebu is one of the top islands of Asia for tourism, as a tourism destination. But Cebu has never been known as a lifestyle destination. What do I mean by that? I mean, Cebu is not a place or a city where people would want eventually to settle down. It's more of a vacation place to go to. But here's this project that envisions to transform Cebu into a world-class lifestyle destination. That's Mandani Bay. A lot of people ask me, what really is Mandani Bay? Well, it's a huge real estate development. It's actually 20 hectares big, and it will have 20 towers altogether. So imagine that's 1 tower per hectare. When most other developers would develop like 2-3 towers in a hectare, in Mandani Bay, there will only be 1 tower for a hectare, meaning to say it's going to be less dense and there will be more open spaces for everyone. It's a waterfronting development, so you have great use of the sea, but not only that, I will tell you later on what makes that very, very strategic for Mandani Bay. It's also a mixed-use community, so meaning to say you don't expect just condominiums here. You also expect to have offices, malls, retail shops, and recreational components of the development. Now, Mandani Bay, they asked me, so what makes it different from the other developers or the other developments here in Cebu? I tell you this. Of course, when we talk about developments, we have to look at the people behind the development. If they've done great projects in the past, then it's most probable that they will also do great projects in the future. With Mandani Bay, we are not looking at one developer, but actually two developers, two heads. As they say, two heads are better than one, no? The local developer, the local partner rather, is Staff Properties, while the international partner is Hong Kong Land. More than 140 years in the business, one of the biggest developers in Asia. I will not, preempt, but I will just have you see this video of Hong Kong Land.
Hong Kong Land is one of Asia's leading property investment, management and development groups, with an esteemed reputation for creating premium quality office and retail buildings and upscale properties for residential and hospitality. Its vision centers upon the four land concepts of success, prosperity, inspiration and opportunity. The company was incorporated on the 2nd of March 1889. It created Central Hong Kong and is the single largest landlord with 12 interconnected Grade A buildings that span over 450,000 square meters of prime commercial space. A dynamic landscape that has become its land of success. Hong Kong Land's portfolio in Central, one of Asia's leading central business districts, attracts the world's foremost companies and luxury brands. This is epitomized at Landmark, the leader of luxury urban living with a heritage for prestigious shopping, dining, and lifestyle experiences. This success in Hong Kong has spurred the company to expand its footprint in Asia through the land of prosperity. In Singapore, the company has developed premium Grade A commercial and residential spaces at Marina Bay Financial Centre, One Raffles Link, and CityLink Mall, and has built some of the city's luxury residential properties. In Jakarta, the company owns a portfolio of prime offices and upscale residential buildings. In mainland China's key cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Chengdu, and Chongqing, the company is developing high-quality residential properties and is the name behind one of Macau's prestigious developments. The company's land of inspiration is brought to life through sustainability programs. By publicly displaying its valuable art collection, through innovative ideas and improvements, and iconic architectural designs. The land of opportunity is where Hong Kong Land creates value and opportunities for its tenants and buyers through world-class quality management and services. Hong Kong Land is embarking upon the future with upcoming plans that will enhance the region's key central business districts. From its roots in Hong Kong, it owns a growing portfolio across Asia. This innovative vision as a premium quality developer, together with the traditions of partnership, integrity and excellence, will guide Hong Kong Land as it continues developing for tomorrow and beyond.
So as you've seen, Hong Kong Land's development is all over Asia, in Hong Kong, Singapore, Thailand, mainland China, and now we're very lucky to have this developer here in Cebu itself. So this Hong Kong Land development is really aimed to transform Cebu into a world-class lifestyle destination. And to make this possible, Hong Kong Land has also partnered with top-notch consultants all over the world just to ensure that what we will deliver here will be really at par of the world-class developments all over the world. For example, we have CON. CON is responsible for the landscaping here in Mandani Bay. It's a Singaporean firm, has a lot of projects in Singapore, and they're going to do magic here in Mandani Bay. Parsons Brickenhoff is one of the consultants who's going to be in charge of the traffic management here in Mandani. It's a huge project, so we have to consider the traffic here in Mandani Bay because we don't want to add to the traffic of Metro Cebu, right? In terms of interior design, now we've engaged with Pitang, which is one of the top interior designers in Hong Kong. And of course, the master planner, the main star, the one who designed the master plan of Mandani Bay is Crone Architects, who are based in Sydney, Australia. As I've said earlier, what sets Mandani Bay different is this is not a standalone project. It's not one, it's not two buildings. This is actually a master planned township development. And this is mixed use, meaning to say, as I've said earlier, we will have residential, offices, malls, recreational components. So you get to live, you get to work, and you get to play here too. In terms of location, I could say that Mandani Bay indeed has a super strategic location. Not only is it located at the very, very center of Cebu, it's within the North Reclamation area of Cebu. But if you notice, it's also located along the Mactan Channel. So you have great views of the sea, but at the same time, the plan of Mandani Bay is to turn this component into something that is really functional. The plan later on is to turn this part into a marina so that you could access Mandani Bay not just by land, but also by sea. So imagine you could go to the north of Cebu, the south of Cebu. You don't have to drive. You could use your speedboat. You could use your yacht. And this North Reclamation area of Mandani Bay is one of the most developed area currently in Mandaue. So you're assured that if you live here, you know, the hospitals are quite near. There's a mall nearby. There are schools nearby. So it's already a developed area. Another reason that sets Mandani Bay way too different from the other developments in Cebu, it's because it's ultra amenitized. And the key word is ultra. While some other developers would just give you a pool, a gym, Mandani Bay is gonna give you 5 folds more than what most other developments would give. Just to show you for this, the slide that you see, for example, that's a 50-meter lap pool that is situated at the phase 2, Mandani Bay Key of Mandani Bay. While most pools of other condos and other developments could only go as far as 15, 20 meters, they give you an Olympic-sized pool. And around this, you see outdoor playgrounds for kids, adult playgrounds, lots of landscaping. Inside that clubhouse, there's a badminton court, there's a basketball court, there's a huge gym. So name it, it has it. In short, living in Mandani Bay, you really get to fully realize your passion, enjoying all these recreational activities. And if you're not a resident of Mandani Bay, you also get to enjoy the amenities at the ground level. Look at this. This is what we call the Green Promenade. It's almost half a kilometer long. You don't see that in Cebu. You don't see a park that long in Cebu. And the nice thing about this, at the side, there are retail outlets that you could enjoy. So say, if you're jogging or you're walking your dog and you get thirsty, there's just a cafe nearby so you could enjoy your refreshments. On the parallel end to that Green Promenade is the boardwalk. You've seen that a while ago with Steffi showing you the ongoing construction of the boardwalk. Well, once this is finished, this is going to be one of the most exciting and most awaited component that we're looking for here in Mandani Bay. Imagine half a kilometer of a boardwalk you could truly enjoy with your loved ones. Walk the dog, jog, hike, no? So this will be one of the amenities that not only residents but also shoppers here in Mandani Bay could enjoy. Okay, so another reason that sets Mandani Bay different, way too different from the others, is because it's conveniently interconnected. A lot of you might ask, it's a 20-hectare development. It's a huge development, especially for the elderly who is a little bit challenged in terms of mobility. Of course, this will be a challenge for them, but because Mandani Bay has intentionally placed these footbridges that connect the podiums, it will make it a lot easier, a lot more convenient for our elderly to navigate through Mandani Bay. So you will see 4 of these footbridges interconnecting the 4 big podiums of Mandani Bay. And it will be interconnected like this. Phase 1 is connected to Phase 2, or Mandani Bay Suites is going to be connected to Mandani Bay Quay, and then phase 3 to phase 4, phase 4 to phase 1, and of course, phase 2 to phase 3. So imagine that. It's going to be very, very easy to navigate. One of the reasons that make Mandani Bay totally different from the other developers is because of the standards of materials it's using. It's using the Hong Kong land standard. So if you check in the model units here, you would see that the materials we're using are upscale materials. Also, the way the spacers are laid out and planned, they really optimize every single inch so that there's no dead space. All of the spaces there are for you to enjoy. This is Mandani Bay Suites. You see a very grand drop-off area. It's like a drop-off area of a 5-star hotel. You don't expect to see something like this in any ordinary condo here in Cebu. So buying Mandani Bay is like being treated like a VIP. You enter the reception area or the lobby, you'd be greeted with a very grand chandelier, with the reception area, furnitures done by top local artists, and also the paintings done by our top local artists here in Cebu. Very, very classy. And here you see, this is the elevator lobby, very nicely done, very clean lines. And we have some good news for everyone. Just a few months back, Mandani Bay Quay, the phase 2 of Mandani Bay, has been awarded an accreditation by the PRA, the Philippine Retirement Authority. So what does it mean? It means that people from around the globe who wants to retire in the Philippines, of course, they would have to avail of the special retirement visa. When they avail that from the PRA, they would have to pay a deposit. Now, that deposit, since Mandani Bay is accredited with PRA, that deposit can now be used to buy a unit in Mandani Bay. So the deposit doesn't go in waste, because you could use that to buy a unit in Mandani Bay. That's the privilege of being a PRA accredited retirement facility. And the main gist of that really is that this Mandani Bay is very, very near facilities which are going to be very useful for people who are going to be retiring. An example is the hospitals. Of course, when you're elderly, it's very important that we have access to hospitals, no? In case there are emergencies. So Mandani Bay is situated just a few blocks away from internationally accredited hospitals like UCMed and Chonghua Mandaue. So that is there. Retail is just a few blocks away. So it's going to be easy for our elderly to access all these facilities that they need for their retirement. Another good news is that just recently, Mandani Bay has also been certified as a 5-star Verde residential development. This is the only residential tower in the Philippines, the only which received this recognition. And what does that mean? It means that the building was designed and planned to operate very, very efficiently. No? You probably are going to spend less for power costs or electrical costs here or water bills because the building is very, very green. Not only is it using environmentally safe materials, it's also designed in a way that would really contribute to the well-being of our residents here. So again, this is the only residential project in the Philippines which got a 5-star Verde rating. It's a very, very green building. And lastly, I'm very happy to tell everyone that we have also been recognized, but by no less than the Property Guru Philippines Property Awards as the best green development in the Philippines. So, what more do you ask for? The office tower of Mandani Bay, the very, very first office tower, has also been recognized as the best office architectural design for 2021. And we have also been given a high highly commended award or highly commended award for condo development, high-end, and highly commended lifestyle development for 2021. So Mandani Bay, we're very, very glad here that we're already receiving all this recognition. It's a testament to the hard work that we placed in this development to ensure that our residents here really, really get the best of what they pay for. Just a few reminders for everyone. For the month of February up to the middle of March, we are offering a 3% discount. This is only up to March 15. So if you're interested to get Mandani Bay, do not hesitate, do not decide too long, because up to March 15, we are offering a 3% discount. A 3% discount is quite significant. For a studio, for example, that's already 150,000 pesos. So where could you get that? Who will give you 150,000 pesos? And we are also offering friendly payment terms. So for example, for the spot cash, you could get as much as 15% discount. And if you plan to pay in deferred cash, meaning to say the whole amount spread to a few number of months, you could get as much as 14% discount. Now, if you don't want to pay in spot cash or deferred cash, you could pay a bit of the portion of the total amount, pay spot cash for that, and then you can still enjoy a few discounts, like 2% for a 5% down payment, or 3% for a 10% down payment, or a 5% for a 20% down payment. Mind you, those discounts are applied to the total amount and not just on the down payment. So do not hesitate. Ask your sellers, ask your brokers, your agents, your in-house specialists. If you're interested in Mandani Bay, this is the best time to make your first investment for a project which is set to transform Cebu into a world-class lifestyle destination.